Hello, beautiful ones. We're going to look into some love messages. I'm getting that there's a pure, golden-hearted love, an ancient love returning. So this is one of those ones you wait a long time for. This could be more than one lifetime you've waited for this. You know, like this is something you plan out contractually. Probably over many lifetimes. Like with divine connections, you can literally plan to come in and have a divine connection a couple of thousand years ago, because it takes a lot of preparation for the soul to fully be able to merge with another being, as if that being were a portion of themselves or another version of themselves. So it takes a lot of spiritual work to do this. So we're going to look into some messages here. Okay, the Page of Cups, an offer, an emotional, beautiful offer, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting that this person is making their way towards you to make you this offer. Now, your person feels like this is taking a long time. Your person feels, oh, I'm hearing dragging the feet. So they could feel as if there are things that are really sort of slowing them down, or they could miss you so much that it feels as if it's taking forever, right? We've got the Ten of Swords here, so they really do miss you, and I feel like they still have this grief in their heart from a previous lifetime, tying up the loose ends of other storylines. And we've got this title card here, and I'm hearing all they want is to be with you. All they want is this craving in their heart to be fulfilled. You've had lifetimes together where you've lost each other in quite brutal ways. So there's something here about loss. Yeah, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords. Your person is still grieving you from a previous lifetime, right? But on the other end of the stick with this title card, it's giving them that urge to reconnect with you. I'm getting that they could have been to a psychic and been told about you, right? So even though they still feel this pain in their heart, they know that you two are being brought together magnetically. They know the universe is arranging this. Yeah, the Lovers in the position of the higher self. So this is definitely something where you've built up so much feeling with each other in your previous incarnations. You guys have been so close in other lifetimes. And, you know, you've lost each other multiple times. Okay, I'm getting that, you know, there's a lot of energy built up where you've lost them, they've lost you. You could have been the first one to pass on in a previous incarnation, and then in a different storyline, they were the first one to move on. So you've both got this huge energy of yearning, I feel. But I feel like you've planned this out over multiple lifetimes to have this lifetime be the one where you really come together in freedom. I'm getting that this lifetime is going to be the lifetime where you can really be free together, really explore the world together without any fear of anything bad happening. This is the lifetime of freedom for both of you. This is the lifetime of really enjoying each other. I'm hearing it's a culmination. And you're both going to transmute any pain from the previous lives and that previous feeling of loss, right? You're going to transmute it into more love when you reunite in this lifetime. So there's definitely an offer coming in here. We've got the Page of Swords. So this looks like they're going to spot you very soon. Very soon. I'm hearing whether you feel like you're ready or not. See, your person doesn't want any competition. You see this beautiful woman, and there are like 3 men watching her dance. Yeah. Your person really, I think they know that, you know, you're a real catch. You know, it's like they're thinking here, who are you with? Who are you spending time with? You know, they could have a bit of a jealous streak or a bit of a possessive streak, and who can blame them, right? When they are yours and you are theirs, and they've lost you in previous lives. So I feel like there's no way on God's green earth they're going to let you get away this time. We've got the Sun energy coming out, and they're pulling me to the XIX, or the 10-1-10, right? This is a balance here with you two coming together again. And this X, an X is the Gibo. It's a rune of meeting, of your paths crossing, right? Crossing each other's pathways and completing one another. So this is something that literally has been going on lifetimes and lifetimes in the making. And now finally in this lifetime, you've both earned enough spiritual knowledge, emotional completion. You've both gotten to know each other well enough to know that in this lifetime, you can truly enjoy your freedom. I'm hearing divine freedom. And there's a lot of energy built up in your non-physical apothecaries, right? There's a lot of energy potion bottles that may have started out as pain and heartbreak and grief, but which are going to be transmuted into more joy, more love, more sunshine and radiance, right? Your person's fiery. With this Five of Wands showing up, they could have some connection to fighting, or, you know, that's for one of you out there. They could do something quite physical. You know, something quite bolshy or physical. I'm seeing muscles. I'm seeing, you know, someone with a lot of fire energy. I'm hearing they're not afraid of the competition. They're not afraid of a fight here. Okay, so if you're dating anyone else when they come along, you are contractually connected to this person, spiritually connected to this person. Your hearts are connected. We've got Judgment on the bottom of the deck. So the angels are doing everything they can to bring you both together. They're pulling me to the pink roses. This is a pure heart chakra connection. And there are so many pink roses on this card. This is really a huge amount of love. Like I say, they're giving me the 10 plus the 3 of swords, making 13 swords, right? Transformation. You're going to be transforming all of these past life energies where things were tricky, right? Things were, you know, hard, painful. There was loss there. But now there's this reunion. You guys are going to be reuniting your energies. Oh, and you know, with this card here, this is an energy of everything you've ever wanted. Really, both of you commanding the timeline and bringing your powerful consciousnesses together. Yeah, we've got I miss you. They're yearning for you so badly here. They could already have their eye on you, or this is like when they first catch sight of you or catch wind of you or become aware of you. Yeah, they're going to watch you. They're going to be fascinated with you, because you've got to remember, like, these energies are going to be so intense with these 13 swords. They could have been a warrior for you in a past life. They could have protected you in a past life. As something about, you know, I'm hearing heavy armory, like they could have had to come up against a lot of forces. And remember, our lives are like movies, and all we've got to do is look into history and see, you know, all of the things that people went through back then, right? And this is someone who, when they see you, they're going to be so taken aback by the energy, because your energy is going to affect them like no one else's ever has. This is the real thing for this person. I'm hearing that Lisa Stansfield song. For anyone who knows that artist, she's a British artist from the 90s. They're telling me this is the right time to believe in love. You're going to exalt this person's heart. First, they're going to be shocked. It's almost like it's going to feel like the energy is going to hit them so hard here, because they've lost you before. So they're going to have such an intense cellular reaction to you. They know you've got a lot of admirers, is what I'm getting with this Five of Wands. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got black and gold. This is an ancient connection. You guys have known each other for thousands and thousands of years, and loved and lost each other a lot of times. And now you're being guided, angelically guided back together. I feel like you both had an instinct that this was going to happen, that you were going to be brought back together. And with this Knight of Pentacles energy, I'm getting that both of you on a spiritual level didn't think it would take as long as it's taken, right? The World. But I'm getting that spiritually you both had to make sure you had achieved certain things to make this happen, so that both of your bridges could meet in the middle. So you've both been building a bridge towards each other alchemically, right? Metaphysically, by doing your own personal work, tuning your frequencies. I'm hearing tweaking the frequencies, achieving your career goals, getting everything in order so that you can have this divine freedom. Because this is going to be really beautiful. This isn't like when you meet someone and you're both bogged down with work, or, you know, everything else takes over and you barely get to spend any time together. It's almost like here you're both going to be completely established. The World card. You're both going to be rooted and grounded and stable in your world, in your finances. Something had to be completed. You both had to complete your alchemical goals so that you could basically live life, wow, like one big honeymoon. You hear these noises outside. We've had a plane fly overhead, and Spirit gave me taking flight. Apologies for not saying it before. I'm very ADHD, especially when I'm channeling. This is taking flight for you both. And we just heard that little motorbike outside, like, wow. So yeah, your person's going to be taken aback when they first glimpse you, when they first realize who you are, who your energy is. And I feel like they're going to be watching you. Like, you've got a lot of admirers here, but look, this one is different, right? You see the energy of this one? He stands out. He's got a bigger energy. Okay, Spirit's telling me he's more manly, right? That's if I'm speaking to a man. Reverse it if you need to. Something about your person is going to stand out. They've got a more potent energy because they're an ancient. They carry much more sacred energies than your average human in the Earth school, right? This person's a graduate, the World card. So there's something about you two that's very different. Not many people get to have a connection like this. Not many people are so established that they can live life like it's one big honeymoon and completely combine their worlds and literally flow off into the sunset. I'm getting this is your life to be rewarded for all your previous spiritual work. Black and gold energy, ancient energy. You might want to put that song on, Black and Gold. If you're not really here, I don't want to be either. I want to be next to you. That's what I'm getting here. They miss you. They've got a burning desire for you. Four of Cups with the Page of Cups. Your person's had to clear out other people. I'm getting that your person is very attractive to others, as are you. Five of Wands energy. So there's something about them having to, you know, complete their other commitments, or maybe, you know, your person has a lot of temptation offered to them because they're very attractive, they're very stable, they're very grounded. I'm getting really broad shoulders, solid energy, very solid bones. They give people a sense of security. I'm getting heavy masculine energy here. It's not always easy to reverse the meanings when you're channeling, you know, so if you're a man and you like women, you can reverse this. Maybe you are this person here, or whatever the case may be. You're going to have to use your imaginations, because I just have to channel what I'm getting here. Either way, your person has been attempting to, you know, push away any other offers because they've got this intuition, this instinct that you're coming back. This has been centuries in the making, this contract. Knight of Cups. Something about flying across the water as well, especially with that plane showing up, right? I'm hearing I would do anything for you, Meatloaf. I'd walk right into hell and back. This is epic, yes, goosebumps. This is a big storyline. I'm getting Romeo and Juliet, like they've lost you before, and it still stings. It still stings this person. Ace of Swords. They're clear in their instincts, in their intuition. Again, the flying energy. I'm hearing flying without wings. Wow, flying without wings, and look, flying without wings. You two are going to lift each other up so high. No one can exalt this person's spirit like you. No one can lift this person up like you. No one. I'm hearing Dido, who makes you feel the way that I make you feel. And they're giving me really heavy goosebumps right now. This person's not interested in anyone else. Eight of Swords. They've had to free themselves from other obligations where they felt trapped and disillusioned and bored because you've been calling out to them. This magnetic sacred contract has been playing on their mind and on their spirit. I'm getting that they're very intuitive. Look at this. I'm hearing many storylines you two have lived together. Look at all these decks here representing lots of different volumes. You guys have had volumes and volumes of experience together. And you've been, if you're a woman now, you've been the man in other lives. And your person's been the woman, and whatever. You've played many different roles because you're completing a flower of life together. And I'm getting that this life is supposed to be the icing on the cake where you can both really revel in each other's spirits and souls. I'm hearing you're the song in their heart. Wheel of Fortune with the Lovers. It's supposed to be different this time around. You're supposed to have everything. You see how this is like the birth chart almost, but also it's that flower of life. You know, you're completing the pattern for the next world. You're completing something here so that you can take it with you into infinity. So there are energies you are looting for. Remember, we get what we love. What we love becomes loot in our etheric realm. So you two are completing your world together. I feel like you're very ancient old souls. And this time around, this spin of the wheel, this is the time you get to really enjoy yourselves. I'm not surprised your person's been feeling so disillusioned with other connections, other people, feeling trapped. Because compared to the love you two have for each other, it would have felt like nothing. It would have felt like a teaspoon of love versus the entire ocean, right? And your person wants to swim in your existence. They want to literally combine with you on every level and live life to the fullest and have adventures with you, holiday with you, see you every day, be with you every day. I feel like your person's already established. They don't need to work in the same way most people do. They are solidified. They've got their life fixed and in order. And perhaps you're in the process of that. Because this is two people who, they're doing things differently. They're doing things in a certain way. Six of Swords energy on the Page of Swords. They might have to come towards you. I'm hearing move away. So one of you might have to move away here. We've got the King of Swords with the Six of Swords. This contract is going to pull one of you somewhere else, right? So this could be you maybe moving even across the water or to a different city or somewhere different. But I feel like you know you're being angelically guided somewhere else. Because this yearning is no small thing. This is big yearning. Yeah, Page of Wands here. So we've got 3 pages on the table. The Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Page of Cups. I'm getting that this is going to really refresh both of you. It's going to really lift both your hearts up, right? This person wants to offer you something. Queen of Pentacles, yeah, they feel like they see you differently to how other suitors see you. I'm getting no one could love you like I do. Because you've got to remember, yeah, this person could have been to a psychic, But maybe this is just their intuition. Maybe when they meet you, they're going to be hit with your energy so heavily. And they're not going to be aware particularly of who you are, but they're going to feel your energy. They could have gone to a psychic, or they might not have. They could just have really good intuition. And I'm getting, again, that they kind of like the competition. It kind of revs them up. And they're going to want to let you know, listen, these other ones can't do it like I can do it, you know. They don't see you like I see you. They don't prize you. They don't value you like I do. They don't see you as maybe the mother of their children, or maybe, you know, the queen of the household, or whatever. This person knows they're going to treat you better than anyone else could. This person knows they've got stuff that no one else has got. And that's just if they meet you without having gone to a psychic. That's if they just feel your energy. They're going to be so taken with you. The Hierophant, yeah. They really know that they can offer you stability, long-term marriage, honeymoon energy, right? They know they've got what it takes to beat out all the competition and to offer you something way more valuable here. They're saying, in my eyes, you are everything. And in those other ones' eyes, you're just another, you know, another prospect. But to them, you are everything. And they're going to make it really clear to you. They think far more of you than anyone else ever could, right? And this is if they meet you, even if they don't know about this soul contract, even if they don't know that you've shared these multiple lifetimes together, they're still going to make it obvious that they're the best prospect for you. I'm hearing hunt you down, like they want to hunt you. That's the energy they're going to come with this Five of Wands. Like, you're mine. I'm going to convince you that I am the perfect one for you. I'm the one that can give you everything you want. I'm the one that sees you as my wife. The Hanged Man. I'm hearing they would do anything for you. Again, they would sacrifice themselves for you in any circumstance. And I feel like they already have. They already have in other lives, right? Perhaps this was heartbreaking for you in your past life. It's going to be very emotional for both of you. I'm still hearing that Meatloaf song. This is going to be a dramatic one. I'm hearing that piano. Doon, 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 doon. Like there's been a big build up to this connection. A huge build up. And they want to do it by the book. They want to do it properly. And make sure, they're saying no one could ever protect you like I can. No one could. The Empress with the Sun. This is what I'm saying. They know you're theirs. They just are going to know. It's so instinctive and so natural. And who do we have? You know, I was thinking, where's the Emperor? We have the Emperor right here. This person's going to plan things out as well. This person's really going to want to do things properly for you. They just know you're theirs. They just know. They don't like the fact that there are other people around you that they know full well wouldn't sacrifice themselves for you. They know all the other ones don't compare to how they would treat you. They know none of these other ones would do for you what they would do for you. And they're going to make it very clear. Those other ones haven't got what I've got. I'm hearing this energy, feeling this energy of they can't protect you like I can. They can't love you like I can. They don't desire you like I do. This person's going to feel the energy of having missed you. So they could be a bit confused if they haven't gone to a psychic, because they're going to feel like they know you when they first see you. They're going to observe because they're going to be a bit shocked and a bit taken aback and a bit like befuddled, like, why do I feel like this, right? If they haven't gone to a psychic, they're going to feel like that. Because it's going to be really bizarre to meet someone in the flesh who you maybe logically have never met before, but you feel like you miss them, right? So it depends how spiritual your person is. It depends if they've gone to a psychic or not. Regardless, this is a sacred divine contract. And they're going to feel that energy of having known you before. They're like, why do I feel like I know this person? Why do I feel such strong emotion? Why do I feel like I miss her or him? Why do I feel like that? It's going to be really intense. A very intense reunion. We've got the octopus energy. All these lives and all these energies and all these emotions. I feel like both of you are going to be quite multi-dimensional with each other, because when you're around each other, it's going to trigger past life versions of you both. And that does really happen. Your consciousness will shift around certain people that you've spent past lives with. And that's what's going to be happening with you both. There's going to be different modes you're both going to be in with each other. This person's going to bring out sides of you that have never been brought out around anyone else, and vice versa. You're going to feel different. You could feel like you're in different times and places and spaces, right? The swan energy. Yeah, not surprisingly. Not surprisingly. This is so graceful. You're mirroring each other. You're flowing your bridges together. And we've got the firefly. Lighting up each other's worlds. You're going to feel this intense energy from them. When they finally reveal themselves and move forward towards you, it's going to be very, very intense. Burning desire, right? Wow, and I feel like this desire has been burning and building up for multiple lifetimes. Because when you two are together in the physical, it's going to conjure up all these different layers of memories, and it's simultaneous. Even though we say past lives, they're all simultaneous. So it's gonna be really intense, okay? I'm hearing you're going to be having the most intense orgasms you've ever had, ever. Zebra energy. You're both going to be so unique to one another, irreplaceable, and that could feel really intense too, where the minute you meet each other, you just know no one else could ever replace this person, you know? Cut from the same cloth. No one can do it like you, and no one can do it like them. So this is why it's going to be such a beautiful, sunshiny honeymoon of a life, right? Ancient Greece could be important. Malta. Anywhere with like white buildings. They're giving me white buildings. This could be somewhere you go on your honeymoon, right? Could be. But this is one of those connections where you're just going to know instantly that they are for you, and they're going to know when they see you, they're going to know that you are for them. It's going to activate so much between you both. Total activation. You could be people who love intense connections. Maybe you've got a Venus in Scorpio or something like that. We've got Freya, the goddess of discernment. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Wow, wow. This is a holy hell yes, and it's gonna be a holy hell yes for both of you. You see how she's got this light shining around her? This is gonna be like a kaboom of energy. Like it's atomic. This is gonna be like an atomic love. Yeah, it's gonna be very tantric. It's going to be very intense. Very sexually intense, because it's not like... This is going to sound crazy, but because you've had so many lives together, they're telling me that just you two being intimate together, it's going to feel like there are multiple versions of you and multiple versions of them all coming together, right? LOL, right? So it's going to be quite... It's going to be like a mad orgy of your past life versions of you and the past life versions of them with just you two, right? I'm hearing you're not going to be able to get enough of each other, because these multi-dimensional versions of you can operate through your vessel. Yeah, pink rose energy again. Pure love, unconditional love, nourishment, happiness, milk energy, right? Your energies are going to be very nourishing for one another. We've got the camera here. See, this is the energy I'm getting, that you might see them and watch them They could be well known, who knows? Or they're going to be watching you, but there's definitely something about you being watched, or them watching you, or you watching them before they approach you, or before you approach them, right? Whichever way this goes. Wow, live your dream. This wants to be on the Sun card over here because you've cooked this up over centuries. Hearing that again, it takes a long time to get two people to this level where you can bring your movies together and create one epic story where everything is lined up perfectly. This is why it's taken so long, because I feel like you had to get your career right, they had to get their career right, you both had to work on your emotions, you both had to gain maturity and wisdom so that it would click together just perfectly. Emperor, Empress status, right? We've got the E, and we've got the Persian rose. I call it the Persian rose. It's the integrity of the throat chakra showing up here. Your words are going to mean quite a lot to you. And funnily enough, we've got Lala, the saint of spoken words. Every word I say becomes a prayer. I am the author of my own story. They're giving me Madonna-like a prayer. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone. So that's how it's felt for you too in your previous lives. You could have had some really intense lives. Really intense lives. I'm getting like Spanish Inquisition. Yeah, you're going to be so multidimensional together with this fractalized energy, with this green gem and this ancient energy. It's going to be intense, but I feel like you like that, you know? Yeah. You're going to be going to multiple places where, you know, you've got to look nice, getting yourselves looking beautiful, smelling good, enjoying things, nights out on the town, beautiful dates, beautiful sunlit romantic dinners, or, you know, candle lit, whatever. I'm getting you're going to be in lovely places with lovely sunsets, lovely evenings, balmy. They're giving me the word balmy, B-A-L-M-Y. The sun and the moon combining, two souls combining. We've got an A dropping out on the table. We've got the golden pathway, the shoe of the golden pathway. Two shoes here. We've got G, so we've got E-G. We've got the clarity of the crystal pin. They're just going to know who you are straight away. We've got the trifecta. So I feel like this is the world. This represents, in this instance anyway, pulling this charm intuitively, I'm getting that you are completing a world together. Divine masculine, divine feminine. And escaping all the bondage of your former lives. We've got the soul energy here. You're going to be very healing and cleansing for one another. We've got the Q, and they're giving me that word. I don't know if people find it offensive, but this could be a same-sex relationship. J, we've got a J here. H, root chakra. This is going to be so healing for both of you to touch down in physicality and really get earthy together, to combine your bodies, to combine your energies. We've got the letter K. We've got the ribbon. Again, this is like sacred contract energy and a ribbon of achievement, of you both having achieved your spiritual work. And then we've got the bicycle energy. Two wheels rolling as one. That's the energy I'm getting. Wow. Wow. You're going to really have each other's backs. I'm hearing glued at the hip. Okay, a bit like these swans here. You're going to be glued at the hip in the most positive way possible, because this is a unique, yeah, zoom, zoom. This is a unique relationship that you've waited a long time for. So you're going to be in your own little world here, completely harmonic and appreciative of having each other back. I'm getting every second of every day. You're going to be so grateful just to be in the room with this person, to be able to look at their face after all the situations you've been in where you've lost each other before in quite painful, horrific ways. So this is going to be the chance you both have to glide into life, to live life like a honeymoon, to be side by side in bliss. And you've earned it. You're ancient souls who've earned this every step of the way. You're going to get a feeling from one another like you could never get from any other. Okay, I hope you've liked this reading. I'm going to leave it there. This was really intense and beautiful. And enjoy that erotic bliss, okay? We've got the letter A. I'm not sure if I said that. This is divinely orchestrated, angelically guided. And they want you to enjoy this, all right? So heads up for someone. This is an epic romance. Okay, I'm hearing Bryan Adams. Everything I do it for you. There's no love like your love. Beautiful, beautiful, darlings. Let me know how you feel about this reading in the comments. Hit all the buttons. And I'll be back soon. Lots of love. Mwah.